of anthropology and human evolutionary biology. Things I enjoy. I enjoy, working with bones, which is one of the things I'd like to do, hence why I'm researching it. I also like to play Quidditch on my free spare time. Research that I've been involved in the anthropology department has been under my advisor, Dr. Gabrielle Russo. It's mostly to do with the exoskeleton, which is something that she works on. Done things from, the first couple things I did was working on foramen magnum orientation and position, which is one of the posters that I ended up doing with Eureka last year. Then we moved on to working with the occipital condyles, which is another part of the body that not really was studied much, that she had data on, and that me, along with one of the other grad students, we started working on. And that's actually going to be something that's going to be presented as a poster at AAPA this year in like 2 weeks from today. I've also now started working with rabbit vertebrae, trying to analyze form and function and see if we can kind of tie the morphology of the vertebrae to physical measurable things like speed and agility that can be done. That's data that we also have. I was a bio major when I first started at Stony Brook, so I was a typical bio pre-med kid. And from just doing research in anthropology, I found that I love research. I like, sitting at the lab and going through the literature. I like going and, spending countless hours taking measurements on things and just grinding through all that stuff. And then, after doing Eureka, I found that it was fun, even though it was a long time. Like, we were at the lab for like extended periods of time. We were there till like 9 o'clock sometimes, trying to hash out all the little details out of it. I found that that was something that I enjoyed, and I found that I probably enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would. And from just being constantly involved in research since then, just working on different projects, working with different people, I found that to me research was the thing that I wanted to do, and then that made me change my goal as to now I want to be a college professor, and I want to go and get a PhD instead in anthropology, and then someday be someone who's going to be teaching students and kind of getting them involved in research, because I feel like to me that'll be the best way I could pay it back. The only thing that I want to say, I know like on the questionnaire, one of the things that it asked, what would be my advice to anyone, and like I said, it's like my advice would be just ask people, just walk to your department, whatever your department is. If you're a bio major, a chem major, anthropology, sociology, whatever your major is, it's just really just go in and contact professors and see what they're working on, and see if any of them are working on something that I find interesting. And, like with us, like in the anthropology department, we have, multiple labs run by different professors doing different things. And I mean, we're fortunate also to have like the Turkana Basin, and we also have a program with Madagascar. And then all that stuff is things that people can do. And I feel like, even if you're not in that major, it's still a great thing to do. It's just a great experience to go and take in all that information, and you'll learn something. Whether you're like just an English major, you're still going to learn something out of it, and you might discover something about yourself. And that's really what I did. And through this whole thing, by just merely asking a question of, can I work in your lab? And now I've changed my career path. I've been able to present here in Eureka. I've been able to now get a scholarship to attend AAPA so that I can, go and present I'm in 2 posters, so I'm going to be presenting 2 of them that I've helped with at the lab, and I'm also like part of the ideas program that they're having, which is why I got the scholarship, which is just to kind of bring and help diversify the field of anthropology. And to me, that's like a great honor, and I couldn't believe I got that. But like, that's what I say. Like, my life changed completely from just asking a question of, can I get involved in research? And I feel like maybe some people who might be looking that don't know what they're doing yet, or don't know what their end path is going to be, just getting involved in it will definitely help, and it might help you figure out what you want to do.